Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
My good people, now welcome back to Anointed Lady TV. Welcome back to your #1 channel for legit news on politics and many other cocoa where they sub for inside this our white green country, so maybe Nigeria. Now as they normally do, we don't come back with breaking news, we don't come back with updates, we don't come back with fresh reports we go like share, give the general public. And the cocoa now be say 3 months after our president, the 001 for inside nation Nigeria, will be Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu impose a controversial state of emergency on Rivers State. Countrymen wey dey for inside Rivers State and even stakeholders now don dey yarn say the move no yield no peace o, e no even bring forth any development. As a matter of fact, na only confusion, only political stagnation and economic downfall na the state of emergency come Rivers State. And my good people, no forget say the emergency rule was declared on the 18th day of March for inside this year 2025, and it was executed through the appointment of the retired Vice Admiral Ibok et Ibas as the sole administrator of the state. And according to our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the emergency rule was meant to resolve the deepening political rift, was meant to resolve the crisis now, the quarter wey dey between the former governor of Rivers State, man wey come later become the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and that na Chief Nyesom Wike, and the current governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara. Now, instead of the emergency rule now to bring about the peace wey men dey talk about, men now for inside Rivers State dey yarn say the emergency rule don become an instrument of political vendetta and economic sabotage. And countrymen consider yarn say e don become clear now say the true reason why our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu declare state of emergency and why he can appoint the retired Vice Admiral Ibok et Ibas as sole administrator of Rivers State na sake of say he don choose side, and as expected he choose the side of his minister. So he dey do the things wey he go do for inside Rivers State to return back structure, give his minister Chief Nyesom Wike. And at the end of the day, that is for inside the year 2027, when general election time don reach, Chief Nyesom Wike now go come reciprocate. He now go come use his structures given to him to deliver our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And now, sake of the development, one countryman wey dey go by the name Engineer Good News, he na a senior staff for inside the state civil service. He na dey yarn say these 3 months wey emergency rule don plaster for inside Rivers State is a waste, because resources are being siphoned, civil servants are being targeted and suspended for no reason. There is no direction, just mismanagement and mistrust. And others follow echo the sentiment. And one other country person wey dey go by the name Gloria Emenike, and she na accountant in the private sector. She na dey yarn about how men dey use the internally generated revenue. She na dey lament, she na dey complain, say there is no accountability. The Rivers State economic engine small e dey spoil under the administration of the sole administrator. And the reason why Rivers State be the way e be today so na sake of the escalating tension between the factions of Chief Nyesom Wike and Sir Siminalayi Fubara. And no be lie, my good people, for inside the month of August for inside the year 2023, this political crisis now come fracture the Rivers State wey dey talk about. So the thing now come make lawmakers now come dey go against themselves, institutions and even communities come dey against themselves also. But however, my good people, men now dey see reasons to believe say the solution now wey our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu carry come Rivers State, which is the emergency rule and Oga Ibas, the thing now don effectively sideline the elected governor and suspend constitutional governance. So like this, the thing don worsen divisions and e no heal them at all. Instead of to quench the fire, e come back see if im pour kerosene. Even some elders for inside Rivers State, even members of the ruling All Progressive Congress, men wey bin support our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu before, now they don dey express their regrets. One countryman wey dey go by the name Asukewe Ikwawaji, him na a member of the Rivers State Council of Elders Forum. Before, him bin dey praise our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for stepping into the matter, but now he don dey criticize Oga Ibas wey be sole administrator for acting with bias and exclusion. And during a recent television appearance wey Sir Ikwawaji make, him na come dey yarn dey give men say 3 months after the suspension come board, Oga Iba, sole administrator, he never reached out to Governor Sim Fubara nor the PDP nor other stakeholders. Currently for inside Diob for Port Harcourt, court violence don dey rise, contractors don abandon their sites, the economy dey choke. Which kind peace effort be this one? The elder wey be Sir Iko Awaji dey ask. Now him come dey accuse Oga Ibas say him dey favour one political camp, while the other political camp just be like people wey dey for Atlantic Ocean wey no know where they dey go. And then him come dey call on our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to restore democracy for inside Rivers State. Then him come dey draw ear dey sama warning say continued autocracy rule dey deepen the political crisis and e dey alienate the same voters wey give our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu strong support for inside the 2023 general election. According to how the talk take come outside from the elder mouth, he say, Mr. President, Rivers people wey vote for you in good faith now don dey ask you wetin dem do you, where did they go wrong, why are their cries for justice and democracy being ignored? Now the elder statesman dey also dey raise concern over the controversial 1.486 trillion naira 2025 budget currently before the National Assembly, allegedly prepared and managed by the unelected sole administrator of the state. He now dey question the moral and constitutional legitimacy of such an arrangement. And sake of the things wey men dey display, instead of the crisis to resolve, Rivers State dey even dey dive into political limbo. Democracy is very much suspended, economy dey bleed, and like this now Rivers State people don confuse. Our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must act quickly, not only to salvage the integrity of the Nigerian Federation, but to prevent a deeper diving into political chaos in one of the nation's most vital economic hubs. This, my good people, na the remarks of Sir Iko Awaji, and this, my good people, na the reports wey I wan share give the general public. Now anyhow the informate be you for body, or if you be say you get contributions, no let anybody or anything stop or intimidate you. Feel free make you put that your contribution, that your comment inside our comment section. Once again, now we be Anointed Lady TV. Our hobby now today give on a legit news on politics and many other cocoa wey dey sup for inside this our green white green country, so we be Nigeria. And now if you be say you like this report, if you be say you like this update and you would like to receive more, then sharply make you subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to put on the notification bell so that as we dey bring more news dey come your side, na you go first receive the update and you go even get am sharp. Now me dey go get more news, me dey go get more reports, me dey go gather more intel for you, my good people. Try make it no go anywhere.